What's going on, my beautiful people? I'm back with Call of Dragons videos. This is me starting Call of Dragons for the third time. You heard me right, yes. Third time. Let me explain. In the past few months, I've started Call of Dragons twice and I quit it twice. And a few days ago, I ran into a Call of Dragons ad and that got me thinking, why did I quit playing this game? Is it because it's a bad game? Of course not. I genuinely believe Call of Dragons is, I don't want to say like better necessarily, but certainly it is more fun when it comes to graphics, overall smoothness of the game, and especially PvE interactions and the stories behind it is just top notch. And after a brief thinking, I remember why I did quit. It was actually because of me. It was the way I played and treated the game. I already have a similar game that I play religiously on daily basis. You already know what it is. It is Rise of Kingdoms. And I basically try to do the same for Call of Dragons, chasing the absolute best value, analyzing the commanders, trying to figure out, the best pairings, I should say heroes, the best pairings in the game, how should I upgrade my technology for the most optimal way, or how should I upgrade my buildings again for the most optimal way to get the absolute best value. But in a nutshell, my brain just couldn't handle the intensity of juggling two city building war games simultaneously, especially when I tried to play both of them extremely seriously. But this time, on this complete free-to-play account, as you can see, we still have Lilia here. This means we haven't spent a dime. The story is completely different. And to be honest, I'm enjoying playing Call of Dragons more than I ever did. Even when I spent a little bit when the game was first launched. Because this time I'm not treating the game like it's Rise of Kingdoms. If Call of Dragons is the only city building war game that you are playing, you are good to go. You can, of course, you should chase the absolute best value. However, if you are like me and already, heavily invested on Rise of Kingdoms, but you still kind of want to play Call of Dragons, then I think you can simply chill on Call of Dragons. On my previous accounts, on one I choose League of Order and the other one I choose Spring Wardens, simply because these two are much better compared to Wilderberg. Because League of Order gives you Voldir, a much better epic than Bakar. Same story, go and win again, much better than Bakar. And look at that, Legion magic defense, overall gathering speed, like this was a no-brainer because I was chasing, as I said, the best value. I was trying to get the best out of my every single decision in the game. However, as you can see on this account, I am Wilderberg. Simply because I just wanted to play with the orcs. So I chose this faction, and you want to hear something crazier? I always say in Rise of Kingdoms or Call of Dragons, do not invest your universal sculpt, or should I say tokens, on your starting heroes, because throughout your gameplay, you will get a bunch of extra tokens or sculptures for that specific hero. But guess what? My Bakar is already at 554, pretty close to 5551, and it's been only 5 days that I started this account, meaning that I did spend my universal tokens on Bakar as well, simply because I just wanted to play with Bakar as much as I could. Or let me give you another example. You should never ever use your universal speed ups on buildings or research. You want to save all of those for healing and training in Rise of Kingdoms. And in Call of Dragons, since we have elixirs, you want to save all of it, all your universal speed ups, mostly for training. But I'm already, as a complete free-to-play, almost 700k power, pretty close to level 15 Wilderhold, which is your city hall. So this means, yes, I also did spend some universal speed ups for my building and research. Why? Because I'm just trying to not fall behind, and I'm trying to unlock my tier 3 as soon as possible. We are actually pretty close. So this is my short-term goal, and I'm just trying to make it happen. I don't care about the absolute best value because there is already, for me, Rise of Kingdoms for that. My brain is going to explode for chasing the absolute best value in Rise of Kingdoms, and I don't want to do the same in Call of Dragons. That was the main reason, I guess, why I quit twice back in the day. And right now, I'm enjoying the game so much, and I'm going to prove it to you. As I said, it's been only 5 days, and look at that, map progression already 40% is done. I'm sending scouts like non-stop, even though this is certainly not the most optimal account, but I'm very attached to it. Just because I'm having fun and I'm doing things that I want to do, that I enjoy. But of course, if you are spending considerable amount of money, then this is not what you should do. In my opinion, you are spending your hard-earned money, so you should still chase for the best value, in my opinion, especially with your purchases. You don't want to say, yo, I want to buy this bundle, whatever, Heroes of Tamaris or Treasure of Tamaris, so I'm gonna buy it because I want to. I don't think it's the case. You are spending your hard-earned money, so you should chase the best value and simply get the best out of your account and your purchases and your actions and decisions. But as I said, this is a pure free-to-play account, so I don't need to worry about that. Later down the road, if I feel like I've invested too much time and dedication on Call of Dragons and I'm still enjoying the game a lot, who knows, I can start a new account and I can just splurge a little bit, just buy the best value bundles. I even published a video at the launch of the game like months ago, so yeah, I can do that. But for now, I'm enjoying this account. I'm enjoying having the flexibility of choosing what I really want to do without making stupid decisions, right? Without making stupid decisions, I'm still, of course, trying to get better, trying to increase my power, increase my troops and all that, but I'm also doing what the hell I want. And especially about the interaction between Call of Dragons and Rise of Kingdoms, when you are between KVKs in downtimes in Rise of Kingdoms, it is usually very stable and dull and, there is not much action. You can go hard on Call of Dragons. Right now, in Rise of Kingdoms, we are in off-season, so I have a lot of time to invest on Call of Dragons, and that's what I'm doing at this moment. And even though I'm not playing the most optimal way, chasing the best value, I think for 5 days, this progression, I'm super satisfied with it. I will make another video, going over everything what we have achieved so far with a full free-to-play account, our alliance, heroes, power, technology and all that. If you don't want to miss it, make sure to subscribe. I see you guys on that video. Goodbye.